Old faces in new places as Mark Carney shuffles his cabinet to adjust for last week's resignation of Steven Guilbeault from the cabinet. Mark Miller, a longtime Trudeau-era cabinet minister, makes his return, taking over Guilbeault's portfolio as Minister of Canadian Identity and Culture and Minister for Official Languages. Guilbeault was also responsible for Parks Canada. That portfolio now appears to go to Environment Minister Julie DeBrusin, who's now Minister of Environment, Climate Change and Nature. Meanwhile, Joël Lightbound is the government's new Quebec lieutenant, taking the last of Guilbeault's former responsibilities. In his resignation letter, Guilbeault, the former Environment Minister, said he couldn't stay in cabinet after seeing the government clear a path for a pipeline for Alberta. In question period, the Bloc Québécois now taking on the role of provincial rights activists and environmentalists.
The Liberals have sold out all of their principles to the same oil companies that are majority shareholders of the Conservative Party. Mr. Speaker, it's not surprising that there are Conservative defectors among the Liberals now because they have the same policies. The real question is, why aren't more Liberals following the example of the member for Laurier-Sainte-Marie and resigned? People of British Columbia aren't saying that they need a Bloc Québécois to defend them.
This as the current Environment Minister fielded questions at the Environment Committee about the Alberta Agreement. Some Conservatives were skeptical the federal government will honour the deal, and others were frustrated the minister would not clearly say if Ottawa would overrule First Nations objections.
So what I'm repeating is that any project, and specifically as set out in the MOU, would need the agreement of Indigenous peoples. And I can't engage in hypotheticals because, like I said, we have many steps forward.
But it's not hypothetical. What the Liberals did in the Trans Mountain Pipeline approved the project even though they didn't have consent from certain First Nations.
In Ottawa, Xiao Li, City News.